Good evening, folks. This is an exciting evening in the lair of Darth Ravage 707 as we get another quick review coming in for you today. Just wanted to show you a little quick update. This is just really cool. We're one step closer to having the man cave done. We got it finally mounted on the wall at the far end there. We got the theater seats, there going on. And I got to do some rearranging, and this week's going to be completing the rest of the cave. So that's just a little preview of the mess I'm getting ready to play in. But tonight I am actually tripping over this new arrival. It's none other than the Bumblebee movie studio series Starscream number 72. And just taking a look at this box art, I just really love the way that looks. Straight out of the Bumblebee movie. The aesthetics of the Seekers look so cool. Please, Hasbro, give us Thundercracker and Skywarp and any other ones that were on there. And even a pre-Earth Shatter or Dropkick. There's the side of the box. And here is the Cybertronian Tetrajet depicted in the Bumblebee movie. Starscream and Seekers destroy the Autobots launch pad, and it's got the proper backdrop that goes with it there. And let's crack this guy open, get him out of his cardboard and plastic prison, and see how cool he really is. I tell you what, man, I'm looking very forward to that one. And let's open it in 3, 2, 1, and here he is out of his plastic cardboard prison, and standing amongst his backdrop. I really do like the way the first few minutes there on Cybertron looked in that Bumblebee movie, and was really hoping we could have stayed there a bit longer instead of going to Earth. They need to make the rest of the Seekers and give them their wrist swivel back that the Blitzwing had. That's my only early complaint so far. Other than that, just wow, look at the paint on this guy. Look at the face and the sculpt and the detail. I mean, this is just absolutely incredible, guys, as he stands amongst the Cybertronian scape there. So I'm going to get this out of the way and get him back on there, and we'll take a rotate and look around the block at this most excellent figure. Please, Hasbro, give us back the wrist articulation and get these other Seekers released from the Bumblebee movie there. Thanks again for watching, y'all. Hang on one second. And so here is number 72, Bumblebee Starscream's instruction manual, purple and black, a little bit hard to see, but I think we can manage to get through the 31 steps of this amazing Bumblebee movie Tetrajet mode. I can't wait to get this guy into his flying mode. I love jet modes. And this one is definitely, for the artwork, is not going to have any room for landing gear, but he's a robot in disguise, so his landing gear is just 2 feet. So, anywho, and his cross sail is hot rod. Anyway, let's get this guy back out here and get the turntable going in our direction. And just looking again at how magnificently detailed, painted. There's no mistaking that this is Starscream in his Cybertronian form, and I would like to have seen, like to see in the near future an update to Blitzwing and give him more of an Earth Phantom F4 like he is in the movie. Kind of using some of this engineering here, if it's possible to do that. Outside of giving him the big junky under trunk that he's got in his jet mode and picks and what have you. That's him with his blaster in hand. He doesn't come with the little voice box removal system that his other counterpart did. This back is a very clean looking back for a Seeker, guys. I mean, they even managed to get the nose inside of the chest, like I've always been stating. Like, it should be all folded up in there. Just some way, somehow. And they did it this time. Good job, guys. Good job, Hasbro. And so I love the tempered Decepticon symbols there. And I just absolutely love this thing. This thing is, I love jet modes. I love Seekers. This is awesome. And let's just have some more of these we need Thundercracker, and he has beautiful colors, Acid Storm, Sky Warp, you know, any ones that was in the movie there. And then for a fact, Studio Series Bumblebee movie can also expand that. And we saw Brawn and RC. We need Bumblebee RC. We need Bumblebee Brawn, Bumblebee Wheeljack. Who else is some other ones that I'm missing here, guys? Let me know down in the comments below. Oh, below in the comments below is the description and all that stuff. Check out those links. Leave a link to try to find yours. I found mine at CMDstore, and they are really Johnny on the spot so far this year, getting stuff out to folks. And thank them again for getting this guy in deep cover to me. So I have some stuff to review this weekend here, and something new, and just wow. All right, so let's get this guy in his excellent looking jet mode. And 3, 2, 1, and I kind of got stopped short there. I wanted to take a really good close look at that facial detail. I absolutely love his head sculpt on this thing. I love how the chest and the thrust, everything does there in the chest area there. It just looks so awesome into here. And then like going down his legs, just the detail on this one is blowing me totally away. I'm really taking, and the only thing, this is if you don't move it up towards us, it'll hinder the waist articulation they added. We just need them to leave the wrist swivel in place, and he's got all his other accompanying and stuff. So thanks again for watching. Now we're going to go into jet mode in 3, 2, 1, boom. And here is Bumblebee movie Cybertron Starscream in his Tetrajet of Doom form. And I gotta tell you, he's pretty loaded to the teeth here. He's got a external Doom gun right here in the tip of the nose cone. He's got his null rays on the sides, plus his Mega Blaster on the bottom with some missiles molded in. Let's take a wrap around the back here and let you look at the rest of this detail. If I can get to do right, you see those pretty Decepticon symbols on the wings. Essentially, whenever you go to do this back parking and transformation and the steps right here on 29 and 28, you need to situate the head up in there, not push it together. Don't do the number 28. You get the head up in there, then once it's up in there, get that pulled down around it, and then push it in together, and it'll clean that back end up the way you see there. Love those big old thrusters and stuff. I might have stuff still mistransformed because I'm not super familiar with this Tetrajet form yet, but it's pretty much like that's the one hiccup I saw in the instructions. Here's your starboard profile of the Tetrajet. For there being no pilots, it's got a nice looking cockpit, all the same, and looks very Cybertronian. The triangular shape is there from G1, plus the aesthetic from the Bumblebee movie is there. And these things are slick, fast, and just on the spot Shockwave's command during the opening of the Bumblebee movie. And they just zoomed in there. Here's another shot of the port side. And I actually do love the wings and stuff. There's some playability there and whatnot. And, you know, since it's Cybertronian, that you can't really put landing gear on that. Plus, like I said, the landing gear is the robot mode. So on Cybertron, they don't have people piloting anything, but I like the cockpit all the same. And then to give you a look at the underside of the craft, you kind of see how it has to be tucked and stowed. There's the thrusters. The cavity there is now filled because I transformed it the correct way, honest what the instructions were saying. You have visible hand syndrome of that spot, unless I did something wrong. But it seems like this whole bottom piece right here is meant to be used to set it down on like flat surfaces. Is the only part that really touches. And then you get those chest thrusters that act like a vertical takeoff thrusters, I guess, if you could argue that. But really, really neat, awesome design. I have to say, due to being a Cybertronian, I mean, This really turns it on its head, and I really do like it. Very swooshable, very awesome. You guys, if you see it, don't hesitate to buy it. It's just as cool, if not cooler, than Blitzwing, in my opinion. It's got the rockers, the way the thrusters do. They flare out from the sides, you know, in the jet mode there, but then like also in the robot mode. I mean, it does something for me. It's just really kind of cool to me. And this is not going to be everybody's cup of tea or whatever, what have you, but this is awfully good for me. So with that all said and done, please, like I said, Hasbro, make Thundercracker and Skywarp and any other ones, but please allow the same kind of mechanics for there to be wrist swivels. I mean, that's the only thing this thing's really missing. And maybe a deeper head swivel or whatnot. Okay, guys, that's about going to do it for the quick review for Bumblebee movie Starscream. I'm going to go back and watch that again and stuff now and pick it apart a little bit more like I do always. Till next time, make sure to visit those links down there, comment, like it if you like the video, like it. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so. Thank you again to all 238 who have subscribed to my channel. Thanks so much, guys. And let's just keep this thing rocking. We're almost to 250. So, all said and done, y'all have an excellent and safe weekend. This is like Easter vacation for a lot of you. Until all are one. Thanks again.